Following anonymous reports of Brumbies in the Eastern Alps having been shot and carcasses found, we decided to conduct our own investigations. Along with GPS coordinates that were supplied to us, we made a grim and sad discovery of what could only be described as a Brumby graveyard. We discovered Brumby carcasses in varying stages of decomposition, their bones, severed hooves, severed heads, and body parts, leading us to agree that the shooting had been ongoing and extensive in several areas throughout the national park for quite some time. Some of the carcasses were in extremely difficult to access areas, and seeing that so many of the Brumbies were grouped closely together, I struggled to understand how, through ground shooting, this could have occurred. It is my opinion, and from my observations, that groups of dead Brumbies, like we found, could have only been carried out by aerial shooting. We know that parks have been engaging in post-wildfire feral pest aerial culling from the beginning of 2020 through to September of this year. Did parks include Brumbies in mass cruel aerial shootings? How many more Brumby graveyards exist in the Alpine National Parks? We only found Brumby carcasses grouped together that is consistent with what you would see in aerial culling. While we were out there, we came across a local contractor with parks, and he explained to us firsthand that it was common knowledge if a shooter was to see a Brumby, it would be shot. It would not be spared, it would be shot. Now, this certainly strengthens and bolsters what we observed by so many Brumbies in close proximity to each other. I've got to say that right now we are really getting to a critical time again with the Brumbies. We saw several trap sites that are ready and waiting for Brumbies. That's right, they are ready and waiting for Brumbies. Now that a lot of Victorians have got some of their freedoms back with some of the COVID restrictions lifted, spare a thought about the freedoms of the Brumbies. They don't have the freedoms. It's up to every single one of us to help these Brumbies. If there is a petition, and there are petitions that we have done, can you please sign them, share them? These are very important messages to get through to your local MP and to ministers. So please, I urge you all to help these Brumbies and stop the cruel, senseless slaughter. Thank you.